to the Wyvern Theatre. Welcome to Sing for Swindon. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Yeah. Okay. Thank you all very much for coming. This evening is a celebration, and it's an amazing opportunity for a fundraiser to help the Brighter Futures campaign. As you are all members of the Rock Choir family, I'm sure you've all got a loved one up on stage today. I'm sure that none of these songs are new to you. In my household, my wife is back there in the altos. Hi, Amy. There she is. The music's been on non-stop for the last week, and I've got a couple of my children over in the audience somewhere over there. Yeah. Hi. So this evening, it's not sitting on ceremony. If you know the songs and you want to join in, you're more than welcome to do so. It's all about having fun. If you're new to Rock Choir, you're going to get hooked, I'm afraid. This will not be your one and only time. The aim this evening, obviously, to entertain you and to raise lots of money for the Brighter Futures campaign and their radiotherapy appeal. As you can see, I've been joined on stage. We're going to find out more about the charity in a little bit, but we've just been joined on stage by the first of our guest performers, who landed from Spain about 2 hours ago. So the first of our special guests is Lawrence Jones. He's won 4 British Blues Awards, including Young Artist of the Year 3 years running. He's hailed as one to watch and star in the making. Lawrence has worked with some of industry's greats, including Status Quo, Van Morrison, Jules Holland. The list goes on and on. So you may not have seen him before, but remember you saw him here first. Go wild, go crazy for Lawrence Jones.
Good evening. So as you may know, I've turned up a bit late as rock and roll as usual. So we didn't do a sound check, so we are literally going to go in for this in cold. Have we got any sound out there for the guitar? Have you got any sound out there? Good. Can I have some sound in here? Okay, I'm going to do a little blues song here for you.
Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. You say I've been seeing other people, but you've been seeing somebody else. I called your mama about 3-4 nights ago. I called your mama about 3-4 nights ago. She said, boy, you better listen. Don't you call my darling no more. use me, take a look at yourself. I said before you would use me, take a look at yourself. She said, boy, you better listen. Don't you go sleeping with someone else.
Well, what a great start to the evening already. Fantastic. In a moment, we're going to be joined by a very talented young girl called Ella Roberts, who's going to be performing an original piano composition she's made called Brighter Futures, especially for this evening. She learns about the charity from her mum, Wendy, who's a chemotherapy nurse at Great Western Hospital. She's going to be performing the piece for the first time tonight. Before she plays, to find out a little bit more about the appeal and why we're all here, please welcome to the stage the Associate Director for Fundraising at Brighter Futures, Catherine Newman.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out this evening. It really means a huge amount to the charity. As you know, we're Brighter Futures. We're a small team based up at the Great Western Hospital, and we raise money for the whole hospital as well as the community service that supports everyone in the rural communities as well as Swindon. And Radiotherapy Appeal is by far and away the biggest fundraising project we've ever taken on. It's a huge target for us. It's a much bigger project than you may be aware. We're working in partnership with Oxford University Hospitals, who are the cancer specialists in our region. And it's an £18 million project to bring life-saving treatment to our county and to enable families to stay closer together and not have to travel so far for radiotherapy treatment. We're raising the funds for the specialist equipment to go in the centre, so our target's £2.9 million. And the sad reality is 284 people a month are diagnosed with cancer at the hospital. And over 700 people travel the long distance to Oxford, with many more travelling to Cheltenham and Bath. And we've waited long enough as a town to have this life-saving treatment closer to home. And so the fundraising's been going for the last 3 years. So thank you to you all for kind of getting behind us. We hit 2.4 million last week, which is... sum of money, and we just wouldn't have been able to do it without all of you. It just feels like the whole town and every village has got behind us. It really has made our team feel like we're enormous. So I can't thank you enough, and I can't thank Kate and all you wonderful people who are super talented for picking us. It really does make a big difference, and we hope that we'll hit the target of the campaign later this year. Work has begun on site. All of the enabling work happened around Easter time. So the car park's been built and all the services have been put in. So we hope in the next few months you'll start to see an amazing building rise from the ground. And I think it really will make a big difference to our town. So thank you so much for your support and really enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Okay, next up, something very special for you. Everyone here on stage loves singing, otherwise they wouldn't be there. Kate's even told me that most of them are actually quite good at singing too. But at the moment, it's safety in numbers, and it often is the case. Rock choir sings in large groups. Well, tonight, 8 of them have managed to escape the merry throng behind me, and they're forming a small ensemble to sing to you this evening. It's a huge deal for them. It's very brave of them to do so. So in a moment, we're going to be welcoming on stage Emily Stone, Anne Smith, Helen Kelly, Charlotte Gibbon, Beck Simon, Gina Bolger, Charlotte Griffin, and Cara Mott. And they're going to be accompanied by the choir leader and oh-so-talented Kate Benson. Please make some noise. Welcome them onto the stage.
those walls are built, well baby they're tumbling down. They didn't even put up a fight, they didn't even make a sound. I found a way to let let you in, but I never really had a doubt. Standing in the light of your halo, I got my angel now. It's like I've been awakened, every rule I had you breaking. It's the risk that I'm taking. Ooh, I ain't never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Pray it won't fade. Feel your halo, halo, halo. I can see your halo, halo, halo. I can feel your halo, halo, halo. I can see your halo, halo, halo. Ooh. Hit me like a ray of sun, burning through my darkest nights. You're the only one that I want. I'm addicted to your light. Swear never again, but this don't even feel like falling. Gravity can't forget to pull me back to the ground again. It's like I've been awakened, every rule I had you breaking. It's the risk that I'm taking. Ooh, I ain't never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Pray it won't fade. Feel your halo, halo, halo. I can see your halo, halo, halo. I can feel your halo, halo, halo. I can see your halo, halo, halo. Ooh. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Pray it won't fade. Feel your halo, halo, halo. I can see your halo, halo, halo. I can feel your halo, halo, halo. I can see your halo, halo, halo. I can feel your halo, halo, halo. I can see your halo, halo, halo. I can feel your halo, halo, halo. I can see your halo, halo, halo. Ooh.
Wasn't that one absolutely amazing? So powerful, so wonderful sounds coming from the choir.